Welcome back to Conarium. Back to figuring out what the hell happened. Found me a flashlight, which is good. It's always good to have a flashlight, because I have terrible eyesight, and I'm bad at seeing things in the dark. Entry number 1. Having heightened my knowledge of the arcane arts, I find myself contemplating the subject of universals, whether definitions exist in the nature of things, or in mere conceptions, illusory, and perhaps a sheer product of human language. Our means of receiving impressions are absurdly few, and our notions of surrounding objects infinitely narrow. We see things only as we are constructed to see them, and can gain no idea of their absolute nature. So what lies beyond the woven limits of the flesh we've been trapped in, and is it really possible to pass beyond it at least once? What do we know of the world and the universe around us? For the last 10 years of my rough life, I've lived with the undulating echoes of those scorching questions that have rendered me a ghost amongst the flocks. But yesternight, I finally got some answers. During the last session, Frank and I managed to get the printer to work, and even though the results are blurry, we have the first empirical proof of what we sought out there. Okay. So apparently Frankie helped find a thing. Oh, everything's blue now.
Need to be cautious, not to let anyone else see this grand collection. It could be extremely dangerous for both of us.
Okay, I got it. Gotta keep this little collection super secret. These are heads.
Deliberately preserved heads from Mesopotamian marshlands. Such cultivated minds kept in permanence by getting dried under the scorching sun with methods now lost to us.
Oh, there was more. Journal updated. As well as the sun, they were believed to be symbols of knowledge. Okay. Jesus. So freaky. What do we got over here? An alligator?
A stuffed subadult Nile crocodile. One of the oldest creatures still living on the face of the earth.
Okay. Close these back. This one's empty. What the hell are these?
A sacrifice ritual mask from Middle Africa.
Okay. This one the same thing?
A medicine man mask from Northwest Africa.
Nope, medicine man. That's like the opposite of sacrifice. Okay. That's interesting. What do we got down here? A crowbar? Yep, that's a crowbar.
Looks like a preparation for a long trip.
The floor is all jacked up. Door. Needs more downstairs. Locked. Yep. Ooh.
This relic is from Madagascar. I have two versions, but this one is extremely rare. It is called Hanaldi. Nobody knows exactly what it means, but from its symbolic depiction of a dark sphere inside a light one, it is thought that it could mean the underworld. I had it...
Oh. Had it brought by an old captain friend who often visits that island for trading purposes. Okay. This is the less rare one, I'm guessing? Or is it equally rare? I guess it's the same. Could go that way. Could go that way. So much to explore.
This is exactly the same room I've been in one of my visions.
What do we got here? Old friend, what you've told me about the shared nature of the experience that the Conarium provides made me think about necromantic means of data inquiry. I am sure you'll remember what I told you about why certain corpses never decay, but rest firm and fat in their tombs for 1,000 years. I believe, with some help from a certain acquaintance, I can provide you with such specimens. This would be beneficial for both of us, I believe. Eagerly awaiting your answer, H. Warren. Interesting. Anything around here? No. This side? No. Hey, it's a penguin. Figurine of an emperor penguin. Creature native to Antarctica. Oh, I could take it. Ah, it's a trophy item. Why is a penguin a trophy item? Trophy items are all like weird stuff, like sacrificial daggers and elder signs. Why is a penguin a trophy item? What? Oh, it's a calendar. Okay. I was wondering what the hell that thing was. It's just a calendar. That's a map. Drawing. Another map. And I can't even tell what that is. I'm just gonna guess another map. We got some pottery.
According to legend, this very djembe belonged to a learned drummer from Senegal who can speak with the dead by rhythmically beating it.
Interesting.
A native drum from the Asmat people of New Guinea. Their creation myth says Phemeropids made the first carvings of men and women. By beating on this drum, Phemeropids caused the figures to dance, bringing them to life.
That's pretty cool. Looks like I can't go over there. Let's look over here, I guess. Jeez, this place is freaking huge. I want to make sure I get everything.
Mask of an all-powerful moon goddess, esteemed by an eastern island tribe, now lost in time. It is from the private collection of the late famous hermit, Klaus von Herdeth. Don't ask me how I get it. I have my ways. Elusive mask from the submerged parts of Kerguelen Islands.
Ooh.
A cryptic mask
Freaky.
with an untraced origin.
Jeez. This ancient mask. Pretty crazy.
Locked.
That one's locked. Okay.
I need a phonograph cylinder.
Okay. Alright, time to look through some drawers. Letter written to Dr. Faust. E.W. Ross, how can we comprehend exactly how much time has passed since the erection of the earliest ziggurats of Sumeria? What can we know about the time-worn Sphinx still standing on the Giza Plateau? They only justify the sheer ignorance of mankind by forcefully making us admit our instantaneous vibrations in the vast cosmos are but an illusion. Today I want to inform you about something that is equally as interesting as such edifices. That's something I presume you will have a hard time believing. I have finally acquired some information regarding the fabled cities of Rub al-Khali, which are said to have been built in an undreamt age of certain wonders and rumored to have been intentionally submerged beneath the eternal shifting sands thousands of years ago. There is even more to the story. According to a reliable source, there should be depictions of it or information about the locations of ancient Conariums buried within those halls. Within a few weeks, you will receive a book containing the locations of those cities, and a map predating all maps known today, directly copied from the antediluvian originals. I am sure you are excited beyond measure and eager to discuss these findings in detail, but that will have to wait a while, since I'll be away for some time visiting the oriental wonders of the old world. I am sure you know what I mean. Hope to see you soon, Harley Warren. Interesting. Can't open these. Feels good to be exploring, like, a room again instead of those caves. As told in some banned ancient volumes I was able to acquire, it is evident that Conarium, when properly adapted to work with the human psyche and physiology, can transcend the mind beyond the limits of time and space into a peculiar place we are yet to explore. If not for our own experiences corresponding exactly with the depictions provided in Necronomicon and some other books of forgotten lore, I would easily declare myself a madman. Oh, good. We've been reading the Necronomicon. That's always a good sign. Oh, such a... yep. Okay, conclusively, I have solid evidence printed out for me to justify the objectivity of my position. That dimension is completely devoid of light other than some small glowing and morphing geometrical shapes appearing and disappearing momentarily around us. It also feels extremely cold, but I do believe these are just null sensations that our physical bodies attain from what is otherwise impossible to acquire without the Conarium. It is not for us to see this fantastic void with a pair of corporeal eyes, and possibly we are the first explorers ever to reach this ancient forbidden place. But the question now weighing heavy on my mind is whether we could ever fully understand this experience with the hindrance of our own limited sensations. Freaky. I've been reading the Necronomicon and stuff. What the heck is this thing? I don't even know. Huh?
It sounded like the floor is hollow back there.
Interesting. Let's check out these masks first.
Woodland Lizard Spirit Mask.
Huh. And this one?
A serpentine ritual mask from India, which is said to have hypnotic effects on the one who deeply gazes into its eyes.
Okay, I'll check down there after I check over here. What do we got down here?
It's locked.
Okay. Whoa. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything of interest down here. Or, wait, was there? No, just the locked door. Okay. But yeah, it's nice to be exploring the inside of a building again and not fleeing from strange things in a cave. Oh, it's a cylinder thing for the phonograph. And I'm not entirely sure what this thing is. Ornamental metallic object. Oh, it's probably just that. Alright, let's try this thing.
When using Conarium, we are able to be seen as well as to see. For some time, I was detecting a conscious something, previously unseen by my rudimentary vestiges. Only lately, it becomes clear to me. Now it comes into every session and seems to materialize more and more each time. I won't attempt describing it, but only would say that it's not benevolent. From what I can get from its glowing semblance, which I believe is used as a way of communication, it can sense you, only if you spend a considerable time within the sessions. I've read about it in the cursed Necronomicon and some elusive records compiled from deep-rooted Bedouin oral literature. Thus learned that it tries reaching the corporeal vessel to dominate and execute the wanderers of the beyond, such as ourselves. But again, against all warnings, I was a fool to believe that I can stop it with just simple signs and incantations. As a resort, we ended up lighting up the place with myriads of candles as well as electrical lamps, but still shiver with fear with every noise our rundown enclave is causing, isolated from ancient darkness of the night.
That's a little disconcerting. Okay. Oh. Some skulls.
Skulls from New Guinea that are believed to be housing protective spirits. This is called the Mask of the Beholder.
Still locked. The hell was that? Maybe that thing I picked up opens the door. Didn't I leave that open? Yes, here we go. Oh. Symbols. Alright. Oh, note. Lying outside the known space-time continuum, this is a dimension to which the gate is knowledge and the key is the Conarium. As we start to shed our fleshly bindings, we start to perceive more and more. If we inquire by merely knowing and thinking on any subject matter, windows to related time and space open up before our non-material selves, our minds. What's better, we've grasped that the experiences in these sessions are shared and even improved by all of the attendees' personal knowledge. Even thinking about the possibilities that may bestow upon us in our quest for transcending the limits of our mortal bodies is about to make me crazy. But sometimes I wonder what has been keeping our sanity intact inside of this forbidden place. Behind the thick walls of pitch darkness surrounding us, there is something looming, whispering in my ears in a language familiar, yet I cannot discern its content. Yeah, there was something in there. Do you guys have like symbols on you or something? No? Looks like it's gonna be 3 buttons. Just need to figure out which combination it is. Close that.
Looks like a preparation for a long trip.
There's gotta be some clues. Clues. looking for clues. Maybe... I don't think that's a clue. Picked up the stuff in there. What is that? I guess it's not important. I guess it's just a candle that went out. Oh well. Electrical discharge heads, electric sound transmitters. Secondary component, primary component, interior, mounted as a glove. Huh. It's like what I was wearing before. What the hell is this thing? Whatever. Clues. There's gotta be clues. Maybe back upstairs. Not seeing anything. Just dream catchers, but I don't think they have anything to do with this. Couple of boxes. These heads have any symbols on them? No. They're just gross. Maybe something to do with the masks? But what? Ugh. Alright, I've been running around bunch, and I think I found everything I'm gonna find. Freaking music. Sure. Yeah, I think I found everything I'm gonna find, so I think I'll cut the episode here and come back when I have figured out this code. Because right now I have no freaking clue. I haven't found any sort of notes about any sort of code. So yeah. Oh. Wait, what? Oh. I guessed correctly. Oh my god, that's freaking hilarious. I was gonna cut and look it up or something, but I just happened to push him in the right door. Oh, that's wonderful. Sadly, I still need to cut it here and come back in the next episode.